didn't realize something.
And on the bottom left, we have our red Zerg Jetricxz, a regular at Yogi Time, fighting his way through this tournament, fighting his way back up through the losers bracket, up against a player he has already played and lost to earlier in the tournament. I believe, if I am not mistaken, we have our blue Protoss, FGElegance, because he is elegant. He is an elegant man.
Yes, he is. Forever gangster. OG, triple OG.
Forever gangster.
Elegant as yo mama.
Forever gangster, elegant. Yes.
And thank God Jetricxz is not using a trackpad. I was gonna also have to fly to him and slap him.
Could you explain to me what a trackpad is?
On a laptop.
Oh God. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I remember, like,
And
yeah, whenever
really
I
good
first got
manners
StarCraft,
coming.
that's the only thing I had was my laptop,
Oh,
and I
and
put it on my laptop.
the same build coming out of Elegance right now, as we saw last time he faced this opponent.
The back forge. Yeah, see, I really, really, really like this strategy. I mean, it. If you don't know how to execute it properly, it can get scary. Just because your wall in isn't going to be as tight and as
We have a second scouting drone?
is it?
Or is he taking a... Oh, that's sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
It's
Sneaky, 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 sir.
Sneaky. The
So
thing I
sneaky.
don't like about Zerg when they take hidden bases is the creep spreads, and so
Yeah.
like you don't.
Well,
have
on
to get
this
as
map,
close to
it's
the thing.
if he doesn't spread it, it's not going to be seen. Like, that's not going to be scouted. He's going to think there's... Well, he shouldn't think there's one base plate because he's going to see there's no pool.
Well, and your third is the bottom, or let's see, your natural is the one you would want to take. Where is the ramp on this map? There it is.
Yeah, it's very weird maps.
I don't know. I guess that would be your potential third. That would be where you want to take your third.
Yeah, it's one
because
of the two spots where you can.
Well, I don't. That other one is just so far away. You have to go down a ramp and then down another ramp all the way to the left and then up a ramp to get to this other one. So I would definitely take that as my fourth base and not my third. I would never ever want that.
Jetricxz needs to move this drone. He's gonna lose it. He needs to switch off and start using a full health drone to try and distract that. Oh, nice hit on that.
No,
One
drones
more hit.
beat probes in battles. He would have been fine.
He almost died though. He just did a lot more damage to him because the probe was microing around a bit longer.
And that is 3 hatches down. I mean, if he can actually, use this advantage and get all of this production going and get his economy really, really strong, he'll be able to bust the Protoss.
Yeah, and
No
he
problem.
can kind of afford to because he knew it was Forge first. There's not going to be really early aggression beyond some like cannon shenanigans.
And as a Protoss, you really don't have anything out on the map at this point. You can't. Because the threat of Lings just picking stuff off. I mean, yeah, it's a great idea to maybe send a Zealot down to like the natural or their third base just to look for stuff, just to scout. But of course, it's going to die if it gets out on the map. It's going to get picked off by all the fast units that Zerg has.
They can just they can play as greedy as they want once they see that Forge. It's kind of fun. I think it makes for better games, though. I love longer macro games.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and these Lings are going to try and get in, but the perfect wall off. I love the pylon. To put it right in front of the Lings, like, no, stay out. Dork.
See
Dork.
nothing.
Yep.
He could fly these Overlords in at any point, though. I think he knows exactly what's going on right now. If he remembers their last game, he's going to know what to do. So.
Yep. I'm going to go with, most likely, he'll get... After he gets his cyber core, it is finished up, and he gets, he'll throw down a Stargate here in a little bit. Oh, and nope.
Yeah, got a Robo instead.
It is going to go with a Robo this time and get some observers and maybe, possibly do an Immortal push. This seems like a really big map, but I'm going to go with maybe he's possibly going to try an Immortal push.
I could see that coming. We'll see if he throws down a bunch of additional gateways here pretty quick.
But since Jetricxz has had this third base up and running and now has drones at it, he just has more money than he knows what to do with right now.
He's still behind on drones though. Well, just now pulling ahead with that last round, 43 to 41 though. So it is pretty close. Those Chronos are letting the Protoss keep up pretty well, even though Zerg played a little bit greedy, went straight up to 3 base.
Yeah, once he gets his injects going and just starts just making nothing but drones with like the 8 larvae or something that they get. I don't actually know. I'm very sorry about that, but I don't actually know how much larvae they get. Is it? It's like 4 or 5? Yeah, I think they get 4 larvae for an inject.
See, a lot of gas is being taken by Zerg as well. I wonder if he's going to jump up to Lair here pretty quick. Now that he has speed on the way. It kind of
Oh,
feels
well,
like
he's
what we're
gonna
going
go
to.
with Warp Prism actually.
Ooh.
This is he's gonna do a sentry drop, I think.
And that could actually really hurt him right now. I'm surprised he doesn't go ahead and get a couple Zealots or Stalker in there too.
If he's going down, he is going down to this third base. Has he scouted? Yeah, he does know. He knew that that third base was there from this Overseer. The Overseer saw the
This
creep.
Overlord's gonna see it, but is it gonna be in time? Will Jetricxz react? I wonder if he's gonna actually force field these drones in.
Yep,
And
he
try and
sees
pick
the
them off.
sentries. He sees the sentries attacking. He knows it's coming.
And picking off an Overlord. It's not gonna supply block Jet this time though. It's not gonna be as good as the last few times.
Throwing down some spine crawlers at that third because he knows the attack is coming. He's
A
making
lot of
bunch
lings are coming.
Yeah, he's making lings in preparation. The what is that? Speed is about to finish.
I feel like he has more than enough to fend this off.
Oh yeah, a bunch of what is the +1? I think is +1 done? Yeah, +1 is done for those zealots. So the zealots are going to do really good against, but with that surround and everything.
Yeah, lost one.
Pick off all these.
Lost a sentry before it could even do anything.
Oh, I don't even know how these random zealots got into that main. There are zealots in the main of Jetricxz.
There's a pylon with an observer right there warping in.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the lings leave the base.
Oh no, and these. Oh, now there's not enough lings to kill all these zealots off. Oh, there they come. They're gonna finish off all these zealots, but you know, right now, you know, it's just back and forth. They're just gonna keep losing units, and it's basically a stalemate. And technically, I would go with Jetricxz is still kind of ahead. Let's see the drone count. Units 53. They're actually perfectly even. 53 drones to 52 probes to 53 drones. And he needs to find that. Oh, he does actually see that pylon over there.
Pretty quick Templar archives coming out of this too for a Protoss player, so I'd like to see that storm switch, especially since he saw that spire going down.
And these zealots are actually starting to win the engagements over here, and now going to start working on the third. Because Jetricxz is, Jetricxz is just distracted by all these zealots just killing. Oh, and now charge is finished. He has charge. Yeah, he has zealot charge, so they have killed off all of these drones in the main, and now he's just gonna start working on the third. Actually, it is really, really good for our Protoss player.
Yeah, Spire's not even gonna get to complete.
All he has to do is keep making links.
Doesn't even get the cancel on it.
Doesn't even have a Roach Warren yet. Does he not? Does he not have a Roach Warren?
All he has is his spawning pool.
Yep. Like you can keep making all the lings you want, but once they have 1/1 and your lings don't have any upgrades? What does he have?
Yeah, 30 lings about to pop, but Zerg's down to 37 supply.
His third and his main, and this game is definitely not looking good for Jetricxz. I'm very sorry for him.
No,
he is
down to one base.
Down his spire now, but it's just I don't know what he's gonna do with. There's so many zealots over here with charge, and now they're gonna start picking off his spawning pool.
Yeah, and as soon as that goes, there's gonna be nothing for Jetricxz to do. We do have another round of lings on the way.
He could make some mutas maybe once his spire finishes, but I mean, the zealots can literally kill his base before the mutas get in production.
Yeah, bunch of Archons moving in with the zealots.
This is definitely over. I hate to call it, but there's nothing Jetricxz can do. I mean, zealots are bad enough, but then you throw Archons in there, and they murder anything biological.
Yeah, this was a great game though.
Yeah, it was an interesting strategy by Jetricxz. Nice try, Jetricxz, being really sneaky, taking that really quick third. But just yeah, zealots with +1 upgrade and all of this wonderful like split attack. The observer with the warping on the high ground was a beautiful strategy by our Protoss player. Forever FGElegance is forever what he's going to be known as.
Yeah, OG triple OG over here. I'm I'm assuming Jetricxz is typing out to him. Yeah,
Yeah,
he did have a little hidden hatchery, but
yeah. That's real niggas only. RNO, real niggas only. So
and
there's
yeah,
no
that's
hidden.
true. If Jetricxz had split, it still would have been hard though.
Yeah, but he got these you know, the splitting your attention between two places, and you can't, you know, you see the zealots at the third coming in, and you're like, okay, I know where they're coming from, and then you have just like random zealots running into your main, and they just start doing so much damage. And then he had such quick charge, and once zealots get charged, I mean, that was an interesting strategy by our Protoss player. That was